Good morning, YouTube. It is 8 a.m. or 10 a.m. It's 10 a.m. in the great state of Texas. I am super tired because this is like the 11th commentary I've done this morning. So you guys are watching this in November of 2022. This is the marathon project continues. Today we're doing a lemonade bowl. We got some pink flake with some pink glitter. Gonna mix that all up nice and neat. And I love how this turned out. That's why we call it the lemonade bowl. And since you guys are watching this in November, it's probably cold in most places in the country. Probably still pretty warm here in Texas, but something about lemonade that always reminds me of summer. So thought, hey, let's remember how good it was during the summer, or at least weather-wise. Floating in the river, things like that, sitting on your porch, having a beer, the good times. But hope everybody's still having good times in the fall. But anyway, I just thought this would be a fun project to post in November to kind of remind everybody of the warmer weather. But anyway, like I said, 4.5 hours in the pressure pot. This is the pink lemonade bowl, and this is also part of the marathon project that we did. So I finished this back in March of 2022, and like I said, you guys are probably watching this in November. I got a 2.5 week notice of some work stuff that I had to get done that's going to keep me out of the workshop. So I wanted to get a project done in advance. So I usually post videos in advance, but knowing that I was going to be gone for anywhere from 6 to 9 months with work stuff, I really wanted to get all the projects done for the rest of the year. So I ended up doing this project on top of like 20 other projects in like a 2.5 week period. So that's why you guys are watching smaller projects throughout the year instead of larger ones, in case you didn't know what was going on. So anyway, piece of pine board, some hot glue, and the faceplate, getting that all nice and neat on the lathe here. Gonna get this thing turned down. Even though you can see on the bottom of the actual project itself, a lot of that flaky pinkness didn't mix well in the resin. Typically when you put the heavier stuff in the pressure pot, it tends to sink to the bottom. We're still going to get a little bit of that throughout the project. And you can see we're getting really good shavings off right off the bat. You know that set up really nice in the pressure pot. And we're just going to get that superficial layer off, typically like how we usually do. And then you can see some of the other resin shavings coming off. Coming back, hitting it with a round carbide tool, you can see we're getting all that nice and even, making sure that everything is nice and flush so that we can actually start the mortise part and get this flipped over and gouged out. So again, sorry for the commentary. I'm super tired. This is like the 11th commentary that I've done this morning, and it's like already like 5 or 6 in the morning right now. So I'm a little pooped, a little tired. So I'm a little wonky, so I hope you guys can bear with me for just a little bit. So anyway, once we got everything kind of like flushed out the way that we wanted, now we're just coming back and making sure everything on the bottom is nice and flush so we can get the mortise built out. So this part didn't take any real effort to do, not a whole lot of problems here, but now we're just taking the round carbide tool, getting that gouged in there, switching back and forth between the round and the square carbide, making sure that we're just making the mortise just as small as possible, but enough to where it fits the chuck jaws. You've just been tired and you're just delusional. That's where we're at on this channel. And people, if you're new to my channel, I don't take this serious. This is just a hobby. So don't mind me. If you want professional woodworking, you came to the wrong channel. But thank you for sticking around anyway. So here we are, getting that piece of pine board worked down, taking the tailstock, removing that, and now we're just going to get everything nice and flush. Come back, hit it with that square carbide tool. I've said this in dozens of videos. I really like doing that part because it just, you get all that gum up of the actual hot glue, which kind of sticks to the carbide tool when you do that. So just rounding out that bottom lip, and I love this color. And a lot of these projects that you guys are going to see for the remainder of the year, actually most of the projects that you have seen throughout the year unfortunately aren't very large, but we're going to come back when we have a lot more time to get into the workshop and do these a lot bigger and a lot better. So don't be too concerned. If you go back and watch some of my older videos, you know that I do larger projects, and when I get time, when work is not interfering, I will definitely do some larger projects. So anyway, gouging everything out now. You can see the really nice ribbons that we're getting out. Everything's nice, neat, and flush. We're working our way in, all the way out, and then on the way out, all the way in. So really love how the epoxy reacted against the chisel. Really good shavings. Love to see all of that just kind of pouring out. It's always a good sign. Not too bad. So coming back, hitting it with a gouge, and then we're going to come back and hit it with the round carbide tool just to kind of edge everything out, get to the nice depth that we like, and then just doing a little bit more of the finer detailed work. And this will really pop once we do the sanding portion of it. You'll get a better of appreciation, but the thumbnail, obviously you got to see what it looks like. But man, really love how this kind of turned out, and just getting a feel for the lip of the bowl. That's always important to do. Come back and get a feel for the depth, and then just work the minor detail portions of the project out. And we just come, sorry, the cat jumped on me. Anyway, so got to the nice depth that we wanted. These are all the shavings from just one epoxy project, from this one single project. And then that's the pile of shavings that we did for portions of the marathon. Like I said, I don't remember if this is the first, second, third, or last project. I know it wasn't the last project we did. This is probably somewhere in the middle. So by that time, that's all the shavings that we accumulated. But working our way up from 340 all the way up to 1500, then coming back and hitting it with micro mesh, making everything nice and neat and flush. You can get that cool lemonade color. Love how this color turns out. Surprise, surprise, there's actually, I did another project like this a little bit later, and I got a different kind of pink. But you saw me there lose my micro mesh sponge. I don't know what the hell happened there. Editing issues. Like I said, a lot of the time when I do these videos, when I watch it for the first time and do the editing, these are my live reactions. So like I said, I don't spend a whole lot of time going back and forth with the commentary. So you get what you get when you watch my channel. But hope everybody's doing well out there. Like I said, it's November when this is coming out. I finished this in March. Hopefully I'm home by now, but if I'm not, here's another video to add to the pile. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Hope everybody's staying warm. Love the way this looks. Love the color. So anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and all that fun stuff. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right. Peace. All right. So project is done. This is actually take 2 of the outro. Thought my wife was trying to get into the workshop here, so it was kind of weird on my last outros. But anyway, here it is. I love the sparkle. I love this. I think I'm going to call this the lemonade bowl. I'm not sure. But you can see that cool sparkle and flake that's in there. This is actually the last night of the marathon projects. We are close to doing almost nearly 20 projects in almost 2.5 weeks. So I'm trying to get all of this stuff done before I go. Overall, this project turned out really well. Love the color on it. This is probably one of the last larger epoxy projects I did. And this isn't even very big, but 2 more to go, and then some wood projects. So hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of it. This is probably going to be posted late 2022, but you guys, today is like March 28th or something like that. So hope you liked it. Hope you got something out of it. Don't forget to subscribe, all that good stuff. See you guys in the next one. Marathon continues. Peace.